Today, innovation teams are kept separate from the teams which are within the company which are doing regular production activity. So that's a very critical thing which happened over here. And these are the first prototypes which came up of both the pumps, the mono pump and the dual pump. Will it be easy to change the cards here? Of course. Will it be a bonnet type of design? Yes. This whole panel drops down like this. There the petrol pump lifted like this, here we are dropping down like this. So you need to have all the features inside the pump. Without that maintenance features, it doesn't work. So maintenance is very easy. Look at this whole panel comes off. So you're going to have very good access to all the hydraulics inside. So assembly aspects taken care of. In 1998-2000, this was like, that people in motorcycles used to add oil separately. You are aware of that? It is such a pain, right? The whole area was mucky and people would slip and fall. So we created this inside the same pump where the oil premix happens automatically. I have a small, meter there which will register the oil, and for example, a motorcycle guy says, I want 5 ml chahiye. Whereas a scooter person will say, I want 4 ml. So we would change the amount of oil mix and automatically mix the oil in the petrol inside the pump and dispense it. It was a big hit. So that was the beauty of this, and unfortunately Z-Line could not do all these because Z-Line was a very compact design. It was a great design, but it was compact to the point. So look at the differentiations of how this new product, because of new situations, developed. And then we got the first order for Bharat Petroleum, and the first order itself we installed in Sevri petrol pump over there. And by this time, the prototyping technologies were phenomenal. That is, they were so good that the prototype could be installed in the field. Whereas when I did Z-Line, I installed it inside my whole plant. I was not very confident that it can be in the field, but here the prototype was installed directly in the field and we got direct inputs of the product and it performed phenomenally well. We had the mono and the dual pump installed in the station. And this was installed in a location which is Bharat Petroleum's officers' quarters, like all the DGMs and all would stay there. And every morning, these people will come and fill petrol here. Now, the Bharat Petroleum officers. And instantly they gave a large order. The first order, pilot order itself was big, around 200 numbers. And then, this went into production. So we rolled the sheet and fabricated it such a way that we can mimic the shape of a Nokia phone. At the same time, the cost of production was extremely low. So that's the beauty of this, design. And we use special CNC fabrication. Look at all these points from where my hose came out. Here we have a keypad design. We have an automatic dispensing. You want 3 liters, you can punch 3 liters, you can get 3 liters petrol. So we had special solenoids. So all those features were added into this. And on this side, we had a printer. So everything would be integrated and these dimensions were very accurate and they were all designed using CAD. So we had very, very good system in place. This is one part of the assembly line, which is called the test rig. And this one in the bottom, we have a huge tank in the factory. And what are we doing? Remember endurance testing I told for Z-Line? We are taking the fuel from the bottom of the tank, putting it back in the tank continuously for at least a day before these pumps are dispatched to the market in the production line. Endurance is separate, but this is in the production line. You have a test rig where you sort of test. So now here we are. So we talked about how we built these teams, and the network external team was very critical, where all the vendors who supported us were phenomenal. Let it be the CNC aluminum pipe bending person, or the CNC fabrication person, or the person who gives all the components in the meters and the pumps. The pumps were manufactured in Coimbatore, which is the largest sector in pump manufacturing. So we got the best places from the best locations. So, though L&T was the largest company, each individual component of this product was much better than the Larsen & Toubro product. So the suppliers, the distributors, the technology providers, academic institutions, me. So we are the external team. We have the R&D institutions, which they were talking a lot about, with R&D institutions abroad to understand, the flow of petrol. We had other consultants coming in. We had a lot of interesting user groups, which we call it psychologists and user groups. And we went to huge production. First order itself was big. Very nice to see those multiple products. Whenever it was like great pleasure to see, large production happening, because Bidco never produced so many pumps. So by this time, it was already 1.5 years. Now the first order, 200 numbers, we already jumped. And then there was a huge market penetration. Any new company which comes in wants a new pump, right? They won't want the Z line. It's already old. So they, they took up these new pumps. So, we developed a lot of new pumps. So there was very, very tough competition to Larsen & Toubro because our costs were low. Lower cost, better product. And better longevity, more silent, easy to use. Remember, hose coming from the top. So at every level in the Sunflower model of innovation, the new pump was better than the Z-line pump. So in the year 2007, where did they reach? They reached 200 crores. So, we went forward, and I think the company is still doing well after 10 years.